You are listening to the Beyond the Pain podcast, where Dr. Emil Tompkins and his guests guide you through the latest techniques to relieve your pain and learn how to fuel, move, and think for lifetime wellness.
If you suffer from fibromyalgia, this is definitely the episode you want to be listening to. Hey guys, this is Dr. Emil Tompkins. Thank you for joining us on the Beyond Pain Relief podcast. And if you have fibromyalgia, you probably feel that your pain is a mystery. For one, it takes doctors years to come up with a diagnosis, and it seems that the only way to help with the pain is by taking medications with some pretty nasty side effects. Plus, it's no longer a secret. Opiate medications for chronic pain are becoming a leading killer in America. It is becoming criminal to prescribe these pain medications for patients, which makes this mystery so frustrating. So guys, I'm here to tell you that we're working on uncovering the mystery, and hopefully this podcast should shed some light on a few of the natural steps that you can take to improve your fibromyalgia pain. Fibromyalgia relief is a possibility. So let's get started. What is fibromyalgia? One, the definition answer here. It's a disorder characterized by widespread musculoskeletal pain accompanied by fatigue, sleep, memory, and mood issues. Researchers believe that fibromyalgia amplifies painful sensations by affecting the way your brain processes pain signals. Symptoms sometimes begin after a physical trauma, surgery, infection, or significant psychological stress. In other cases, symptoms gradually accumulate over time with no single triggering event. Women are more likely to develop fibromyalgia than are men, and many people who have fibromyalgia also have tension headaches and TMJ disorders, irritable bowel syndrome, anxiety, and depression. So, do you ever wonder why common treatments don't work? This story may help us to understand. Let's just imagine for a second, you take your car to the mechanic because the check engine light came on. It's alarming. Is there something serious going on? Am I going to have an expensive repair? The mechanic looks under the hood of the car, then sits on the driver's seat, grabs his black electrical tape, and covers up that check engine light. He looks at you and says, "No more check engine light? I think my work is done." Really? He can't be further from the truth because there's nothing actually done to fix the problem. I just now maybe don't realize there's a problem because the light's covered, but clearly there's still a problem there. It's a silly story, and no one would ever do this to a vehicle, I hope, but we do it to our bodies all the time. We cover up the symptoms only to wonder what could be the underlying cause of our problems. It's most likely because we aren't getting down to the root of the problem. Anytime you just cover up the symptoms, you're not going to allow the body to completely heal either. There must be a different answer. We can't just cover up the check engine light on our bodies by trying to do something that temporarily relieves pain. We've got to be able to get down to some of the root cause. So here we go. And this is some of the latest research that we're starting to uncover some of these causes. The secret is kind of in the cause. It's been found that cause to fibromyalgia is actually a hypervigilant stress response. 85 to 90% of people with this hypervigilant stress response have been the victim of some kind of significant abuse in the past. And so when there's been some kind of significant abuse in the past, our stress response goes crazy. It's hypervigilant. We have this response that's not normal or necessary. This fight or flight mechanism goes way out of control. You don't sleep, and you suffer in a myriad of ways because of it. So here are just some examples of this hypervigilant fight or flight response. Let's see. So you have poor deep sleep. That poor deep sleep will lead to low growth hormone. When you don't have enough growth hormone, then you start having an issue with healing. Your body's just not going to heal the way that it needs to. The other area that happens during this crazy fight or flight response, we have this tightening of the fascia. The fascia is this material, this covering around all of our muscles. So that fascia starts to get tighter. It creates these painful adhesions in the muscles, which is why we have this widespread muscle pain. Then we move over into some of the digestive issues. that hypervigilance and that fight or flight response then leads to leaky gut syndrome, which means those tight junctions that hold those digestive cells together start to loosen, allowing nutrients to not be absorbed the way it's supposed to, affecting our health, affecting our body's immune response. Then we have weird immune responses. And if we have the wrong kinds of immune response, we can actually start leading to autoimmune types of problems, definitely leading towards poor health. So we've got to address each of these things. So if you want any hope of improving your fibromyalgia pain, you have to address each of these key areas. So one, we address the hypervigilant stress response. And sometimes we do this by going after some of the results of that hypervigilant stress response. But one of the things that may need to be done, and maybe the most difficult, is to in some way address the prior abuse. And for some, it may seem too painful to address those experiences and memories. Seeing a counselor, a professional who can help you work through those emotions and feeling that you're experiencing can absolutely be life-saving. It's okay to want to talk about it. It's okay to want to work through it. It can absolutely change your life. But don't just decide that you're going to go out and confront the person or something like that. Start to talk to someone who's a professional that will give you the right ways to be able to address this. Now, we're going to talk about some of our methods here, the 4R method for fibromyalgia relief. Number 1 is rest. You must get more deep sleep if you're going to decrease that hyperactive stress response. Sleep is vitally important. Upper cervical adjustments, certain supplement and herb combinations can help you improve that deep sleep. In some of the most severe cases, sometimes even some people even try medications to help them sleep. I'm not going to tell you what to do or not to do medication-wise, but there are some natural things that you can do to improve sleep. You want to, at all costs, try to figure out how to improve your deep sleep. So that's number 1, rest. Number 2, the second R, repair. Improve your digestion, repair your digestive tract to improve the function of the muscles and the fascia. So much of fibromyalgia pain comes from the tightness of the fascia that's surrounding the muscles. So chiropractic adjustments, myofascial release therapy, therapeutic movement, gentle exercise will affect this area here. And also in the repairs of the digestion, making sure that we're eating in a way that's going to heal the digestive tract, not continue to break it down. Next, rebalance energy production hormones, inflammation, and mood. Nutrition and very specific targeted supplements can help accomplish this. And number 3, reduce. You may need to treat any residual symptoms of the pain, fatigue, and the fibro fog. Care from your family chiropractor and other natural healthcare providers can help to improve in these areas. Guys, this 4R method is something that takes an incredibly well-trained healthcare provider to manage your care through this process. So contact your family chiropractor about their ability to care for people with fibromyalgia. If you have fibromyalgia, there is hope. You don't have to be on the sidelines watching others live life without you. You don't have to feel like giving up because of the pain. There is hope. You can get better. You can relieve your pain. You can change your life. And I hope that we can help you with that. Hey guys, I'm Dr. Emil Tompkins. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, fuel, move, think in a way that's going to make you healthy. It'll save your life. Have a good one. Hey guys, it's Dr. Emil Tompkins. Many people fail to make a change in their health until things are drastic, until we've gone so far that it's so challenging to make that change, or we feel like it's almost too late, and then we're much more reluctant to make those changes in our health. This is a problem, and it needs to change. It needs to stop. When you find something that has an opportunity to make a difference in your health or in the health of someone around you, I invite you to take that opportunity to make that change for yourself or for someone you know. So I have a favor to ask of you. If you've listened to this podcast and you feel like there's something here that you think will benefit someone that you know, I invite you to share that podcast with them. There's a share link on the bottom of the screen. I want you to click that share button to share this with others. Give others the opportunity to experience the Beyond Pain Relief podcast. Share that with others. Make a difference in the health of someone around you. And I thank you so much for doing that. This is Dr. Emil Tompkins. Thank you for joining us on the Beyond Pain Relief podcast. And thank you for making a difference in the lives of the people around you. Have a great day.
You are listening to the Beyond the Pain podcast, where Dr. Emil Tompkins and his guests guide you through the latest techniques to relieve your pain and learn how to fuel, move, and think for lifetime wellness.